Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the Youth Academy Chancellor with Beira-Mar. We're looking at Samuel Goodien today because he's actually improved enough to be considered a 2.5-star player in the team now, which is remarkable when I realize that he's close to Adsan's ability in the team. And yeah, he's actually getting closer and closer. I can't believe I'm saying that. So yes, Adsan versus Goodien. 10 years of difference. I've been giving Goodien a bit more game time and I've not been disappointed. So that's a surprise. He's even getting a 6.78 average rating right now, and given that he did terribly last year on loan, I think we've done a good job of developing the guy. Maybe. I don't know. But he's not been terrible, and he's also had some game time in the B team as well, so he's definitely got some experience. So maybe we're okay. Also, I gave Adsan a new 2-year deal. I think I'm actually still giving... Has he accepted a deal? I think I gave him an offer. He's got an offer which has an optional extension clause. So this is a new deal for Adsan. I think he either got 25 more or 25 less in his deals. He doesn't like big matches, but he's consistent. He's just not good enough for the division anymore. So that's a thing. Between Adsan and Goodien, we've now got the players that could do well. And Goodien's got potential as an actual out-and-out fullback, so Goodien for the future, maybe. But yes, we've had a few games since we last met. We've also probably going to get a youth intake in this video as well, so let's go with the games first and foremost. So the first game we had was actually a 1-0 victory against Pastor Steve Ferrer, and Mauricio Jr. did this. I was shocked, and quite frankly, I was happy, because I was never expecting it to go as well as it did, and we won with just 2 shots on target. They had 1 shot on target. So, by all counts, because we had more shots on target, we deserved the win. Even if we had less XG. But that's beside the point. We won 1-0, and I couldn't believe it. Even if they had a goal ruled out in the 90th minute of the game. And I'm so grateful that's the case. The next game we had was against Penderfell, and 60 minutes in, we've managed to go behind after Medina gets there first. He shoots, he scores. I thought we'd be able to get back into this, but we didn't. And we lost. So, disappointing to say the least. And I'm literally going to use the same logic that happened last time. They had more shots on target, they deserve to win. Even if we had the better XG, they had more shots on target. So, if you don't get shots on target, you don't deserve to win. Simple as that. So, after the Penderfeld match, we took on Firenze, and I thought we can get at least a draw here. Unfortunately for us, Paredes does that, tackle, and Pio scores. So, yeah. A bit disappointing to have lost to Firenze for the first time in 7 encounters, so I thought we could do better than this. Sadly enough, we didn't. And I don't think they deserve to win, in all honesty. We had the better XG, we had the same amount of shots on target, and had more shots on goal. We just didn't take the chances we were presented with, unlike them. So really, I guess they deserve to win. We just poor of our chances, sadly enough. The next match we had was against Portland away from home, and we scored the penalty, and it was enough to win. I don't know how we got away with this one, because they actually had more shots on target and we had the better XG, but they had more shots on target and more shots on goal, but we pulled it off a big upset and managed to win. So, a big shot victory. Suddenly, we're finding our form, and it's delightful. It really is. The last match we had was as Canales 2010, and we took the lead inside 7 minutes after Pratas gets himself in the area, because the player defending him does that mistake. So 1-0 here. And then, 92 minutes, we make it 2-0. Correa finds Pinto. Pinto scores his first goal this season, and his first goal in 15 hours on the pitch. Yeah, Pinto does not seem to do well for me half the time. And we had the same match just as they did, but we just had the better XG, and I was just happy we got another 3 points. So 3 wins in the last 5 matches. We're looking good. Are we doing better? So as a result of 3 wins and 2 defeats in the last 5 matches, we're now up to 9th. 36 points, 7 clear of 16th place Mafra, and we haven't played a game less than Mafra, no less, but with 10 points clear of Letzeros. So we have a chance to go further up the table if we beat Gondomar. If we beat Gondomar, we have 39 points and effectively are safe from relegation. And if we win, we go above Portman because we've actually got the win. We have the win record against them. We beat them 1-0. Did they beat us? They beat us 1-0 too, so we might be above Portman as well. So that'd be interesting. Especially if Belenenses beat them, or Belenenses win their game as well. Who are they playing? Does it say? I don't think it says. They play Canales. They should win that game. But yes, we have a chance to go up to 7th place or higher. So yes, we have a chance to go up. Actually, Portman drew against Muffa, so that's pretty why that was the thing. Portman have not done well as of late and have struggled big time. And I'm a bit shocked by it, but hopefully we win today and we get ourselves further up the table and we are not looking too badly. I mean, if we win today, we're practically safe, so you'd have to believe we're looking strong if we win today. So I've also looked at this tactic, and I've actually decided I was making a new tactic as well, where we have a different idea, and for most part, this tactic I've made is practically the same as my other tactic. It's just different in the fact that it's balanced mentality and standard line of engagement. I go for the normal one first, positive and highest line engagement, and then switch if I don't get things go my way. So it's worked. For whatever reason, having the two versions work, and I don't know why. But we're going to keep this, and we're going to do well. Brian also got injured. He's only available for 75 minutes a game, so Colin Clark's been playing more, and Marseille's also been playing in the midfield. So for whatever reason, this tactic's been working lately, and I'm not complaining at all. Let's see how we do today against Gondomar. We have a throw almost immediately. Guillaume takes it, and we've not changed anything from the positive at all. So here's Pratas. Finds Guillaume in the middle. Finds Akinde. No, it's headed away, but Clark's under the ball. Marcio. I think now with 5 seasons in, we've got a lot of our homegrown talent looking like they're developing. It's nice. Here is Clark. Plays in the middle. It's cleared away, not headed away. And Manatre on the ball. His mohawk still gets me every time. It really does. Here's Barreto. Finds Pratas. A chance maybe to do something. Correa, Pratas, could go for goal, has done, save. Benjamin cannot hold on to it. It's played in the middle again and gone, and Sandova's headed over the bar. Chance. So since the highlights come through, we've not seen a single highlight, but they've actually had more shots than we have, which is slightly concerning. And we've only had this shot since that effort, which again is not great. They've had 3 shots since then. Hopefully, changing the lines a little bit is going to work in our favour. I think if we get a draw, I don't think it'll be the end of the world either. We just need to make sure we win to get ourselves as far away as possible for the relegation playoffs, but a draw will be fine too. Let's see what we do. Okay, we've got a chance. This is the first highlight we've seen since the first highlight. I've actually made 2 changes. Gillian's not been so great today, which is unfortunate. And Akinde's lost the ball stupidly, and Fritz has been a pain. Ever since those really seen the highlights, this has not been going our way, and that is unfortunate. Not offside. And Raib has got the goal. I'm disappointed about this performance. It's his first goal for the club too, but yeah, disappointing that we considered this goal. I was hoping for more than this, and we've had some of these goals go for us. It's now gone against us, and keeper's not to blame, really. So we lose 1-0, despite the fact we were actually okay at one point. We actually had more shots when I just decided to change my approach from balanced to very attacking, and unfortunately for us, nothing went right for us. Fullbacks were terrible in this game too. And we were just poor. It's just unfortunate we were poor, and we didn't deserve anything out of this game at all. So hopefully the youth intake is been much better than this. And we're still only 7 points away from the relegation playoffs, which is not ideal. Thankfully, Penaville actually beat Lazeres, so we're not really going to have to worry about them. But yeah, 10 points later relegation, 7 points later relegation playoffs. Hopefully in the last 6 games, we won't have to worry about that going forward. So we just had a record attendance broken, and this is good. We're getting a number of people coming in, and that's really promising to say the least. Both for the league and for the club, it's looking very nice indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the youth intake has arrived, and this is promising indeed. Look at the talents we've got. Brazilian, Basogini, Brazil, and oh, wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Look at this. 5-star, 5-star all the way. We're looking good, boys and girls. We're looking really good. So as per tradition, we're going to look at the team and the players through this format, and there are some okay personalities, other personalities not so great. So let's look at the very top and then go all the way down until we meet Vela, because I think we've got a good look of these talents. I really do. First talent is Josue Alvaro, a right winger who's an inverted winger and inside forward. Another very exciting talent on the right hand side. He's brave too, so hopefully he's not inconsistent. Just a shame his heading's not great and that he is not very strong, but he's still better than expected. He could actually be a defensive winger. Am I wrong in thinking that? I think he could be. He's also got 16 first touch. 16! We could really use this guy, especially if he's passing in technique and off the ball work where it is as good as it is. We have a very good talent on our hands. We really do here. So, Pedro Enrique, another right winger. We're apparently picking up right wingers left, right, and centre here. So, this guy is interesting. He's actually an actual winger. Again, 15 first touch. I am liking this. He's also got 13 flair, so could be good for the attacking side of things. He's also got 10 stamina. He could also play on the other side of the pitch, so I think we might have some really good talent on the wings in this intake for the second intake running. Hopefully we can give him some game time. Yeah? Hugo Quintino is a midfielder who is a deep line playmaker. He's definitely a playmaker. He's got 11 first touch, 12 passing, 13 technique, 14 vision. This guy's a definite playmaker, but he likes to play his way out of trouble and try long range passes. Is that smart? Is he gonna Mazzala? Is he gonna Mazzala? I think he's got some skills in Mazzala, so maybe he's one of those players that give you Mazzala support. Just thinking out loud here. He's also got 12 free kick taking, so maybe a free kick taker for the future, eh? So we then have Lucas as Brazilian centre-back, who doesn't look terrible. I'll be honest, this is better than I was expecting for the centre-back point of view. He's unambitious, unfortunately, so that's a thing. He's also 6'5" at the age of 16. 6'5". We just need to get him into a good mental group so he doesn't have an idiotic personality. But other than that, look at him. Left-footed too, so the left side of the centre-back. Perfect. 6'5", though. What do we like? Sana Pereira is the goalkeeper, and I think looks pretty good. Fairly loyal. He's a sweeper keeper. His first touch is not amazing, and he wouldn't be amazing for what we were looking for right now. But Alexandre Saraiva and Loreo got some competition for the two of you, and it's a guy from Bissau, so I'm happy about it. Am I saying his name wrong? Am I saying the nation wrong? Bissau Guinea? I think I'm saying the country's name wrong, so apologize in advance if I am saying it wrong. So Paulo Pareja is a winger who's got some good ability, but has got a low determination, so something to work on. Again, mentoring for the king here. He's 6'3" as well, so could actually be good for heading. Jumping reach of 13, he's only got 6 heading, but if he can get that to be improved, he could be a throw in corners as well. It's just a shame his marking's terrible, but again, I mean, his marking is 1. I don't think we're going to use him for marking somehow. So here's an outright fullback, and tell you what, for left back, he's good. He's not very strong, and he can only really play in one position, but all honesty, I don't think you need that. He's got the crossing I'm looking for. He's got good marking, good passing, tackling, technique. I think this guy's a good wingback. I really do. 14 bravery too, 15 aggression, jump reach of 14. He's 6'2". We're getting really tall players in this intake, and I'm very happy about it. And can play on both sides too. Could you imagine? So Jafino is 5'7" and is a fullback. And if I didn't already have enough talent as it is, I think this guy would definitely come in. Adsan is going to have a lot of competition going forward, I think. Between Jafino and Gudien, we've got a lot of depth in fullback now. And this is promising to say the least. It's only 4.5 star in potential ability, but if we have some players playing poorly, yes, his dribbling can be worked on. It's only 4, and maybe the acceleration and pace, but other than that, fairly professional. He should improve. Nelson Vela was the last person I'm going to talk about, but I think I'm going to talk about one other person because he's a centre-back. He's not amazing right now, but if he can develop, okay, 4 heading, that's an issue. He's also 5'10", so maybe a fullback. I don't know, but he's good. He's loyal, so he'll definitely be someone who'll stick around in the long run, even if we were to get relegated. So, someone for the future. Nunes Saizas. Okay, so this guy is not amazing. He's got 4 crossing, but 10 dribbling. It's almost like I need to throw him in the back line. So he's definitely got some good stats. He's definitely a wingback. There's no question about it. But is he also a winger? Maybe. He needs to work on his passing too. He's got potential, just not the ability. And that's a few things to work on. So Luca Magai is a winger. He's a 3-star winger potential, so wouldn't see him much in the first team. He's a Swiss one though, so he looks okay. Not amazing, but looks okay. So Paula Cavajera is a DM. I was told not to expect anything for the DMs, and they're right, so that's disappointing, isn't it? Last person we're going to talk about is Rui Apoem, and he's a playmaker, but not a very good one, so disappointed with him. But that's what I wanted to talk about in terms of these players, and I wanted to show you these guys before we left, because, you know, I don't think it'll be this good, so it's better than expected. But what we're going to do is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you'll subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. What do you think of this intake, and is this even better than last year's? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions, because I think in some ways, this might be our best one yet. And that's saying a lot. But either way, Until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.